Unfortunately, I currently find myself in a spot where I'm doing things that are not terribly fun. I don't mean staring at the wall, which you can see, well, sort of see, that yes, it does indeed wrap all the way around now, and we have a couple of spots. Oh, I missed one. How about that? Where it has in fact dried. So the outer wall, at least as it currently stands, and I mean that somewhat literally in terms of 3 high, is it's basically done. I haven't started on the inside wall, the interior wall, because really, we kind of have to do some busy work, which I'm not really excited by the prospect of doing that. Wow. I'll give you some time to work on that then, because, wow, you need 11 minutes. My goodness. How are you doing down here? You're still doing just fine. Okay, good. You can see we've caught back up on iron a little bit, not entirely. But once all of this cement mix is done, we still need to have, well, we need crushed sand and we need small stones. And we have enough right now to make about another 657 cement mix, or a concrete mix rather, but we're going to run out after that. So I think what we're going to do today is put the old brain to use and see what we can do over here. If I wanted to do auger, what do I need? Bicycle handlebars, engine, forged steel, and mechanical parts. So if I wanted to do handlebars, I need duct tape, leather, mechanical parts, and short iron pipes. Duct tape, leather, and short iron pipes. So handley bars, please. Let me go ahead and rip one of those guys out. And while we're doing this stuff, I'm going to check a box for an engine over there. And then auger. What do we need here? We need a handlebars and craft that stupid thing. Let me just make sure. What are we wearing here? Sorcerer's shades. Hold on. I want to cancel that. No, I think because we have now gone full Brainiac, never mind. Okay, so I didn't need to cancel that. That's right, I forgot. We went full Brainiac. I just literally did that, and I forgot that was part of what it does. Put those shades back on. We don't need that one anymore. And in fact, probably ready to just drop those off. We're going full sorcery here right now. So we're going to get an auger rolling. Or ripping or something. I don't know, whatever. Going to get an auger good to go. And I'm going to put that in there. That's not really going to add a whole lot, but we have a bunch of wire tools, so why not? It'll add a little bit. Yeah, we're up to 2100. I want to see what this adds here. 2430. You know, I'm not complaining about that. I'm pleased so far. Here, we can throw that iron one in there. Again, it's not going to add a ton, but I'll give you enough time to cook. That's okay. Auger should be good to go, so we have a nice, perfect auger, and then we might be able to slam... I don't even know. Can I throw some of these things on the auger? I don't even know what it'll accept in terms of mods. I should accept a die, though. That much I'm pretty sure it'll do, so auger, let's modify you. Die, gravedigger, those guys no. Oh, well, and because that's not even a mod. That's a plan for a mod. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. The rad remover is going to go on a gun, I think. So, cool. We got ourselves a blue auger. Let's go give this thing a whirl. Or a spin. As might be more appropriate. We can drop off some of these wrenches now. We don't need all of them. And I don't want to accidentally use the steel or the forged iron at the moment, so drop all those guys off too. Okay. So we need to find somewhere to test the auger on. I suppose we could find some gravel and see if we can dig up some, I don't know, different ore and stuff. But, I don't know. I often feel lazy about trying to dig for... I don't like mining in this game. I don't know that I ever did, but I like it less now. I don't necessarily... consider some of the changes along the way to have been improvements. with regards to that. I mean, that is fairly efficient. It's faster than using the pickaxe, I'll say that much for it. And then we should be able to go down here and grab this one, sure. I mean, you know, picking up crap so quick you can't even see what is going into the inventory. That's usually a thing I enjoy. Or maybe we'll dig one of these guys out. I mean, there's a little bit of gravel right there, right? Gravel, theoretically, there's some ore right underneath. Some sort of ore, I don't know, something. I realize I'm digging a hole straight down, which you never, ever do. But there's no lava in this game, so it's fine. And we can always dig a way out. I mean, at this point, I think I might still be able to jump straight out. Yeah, pretty close. I bet if I tried that again, I could do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care to dig. I'm sorry. I don't enjoy it at all. It's not fun. It's slightly more tolerable with an auger. Although a flaming auger would make it better, but again, minor details. I don't know. Maybe if I had the HD auger, which doesn't exist in vanilla, I might be okay with it, but what did that get us? 3,000 stones now, so we got a little more crushed sand, so I'm going to have to go collect some of that, and I know I don't have to go as far as I do. Again, I don't know, I kind of get stuck in my ways for how I like to do things, and it's just how I like to do them. I would prefer to go to the desert and just collect a bunch of sand, and then go find some big rock stuff somewhere and collect a bunch of stones that way, but gotta watch out for those bikes. They'll trip you up if you're not paying attention. If you don't believe me, just rewind the video. So where are you? Okay, you are good. We'll turn you off. You don't need to be cooking. And then you, we got a good chunk of cement here. Do we have any in here? Okay, I want to grab all this stuff. So we'll get 657 plus 21 of the concrete mix rolling. Now, I know what we could do, too, is we could use the stones to make crushed sand. I think I'm going to hold off on that for the time being, though. That might be the overall faster way to go, but for right now, I don't want to go that way. I think what I'm going to do is stick with my original plan. I'm just going to go collect a ton of sand. And if I could think of... I mean, I guess we could kind of tear through town and see if there are any other construction sites. I think I've already done that, though. Haven't we already been through here looking for other construction sites and there weren't any? I don't know. I'm fine with doing things the way I want to do them. Just because it's not that far to go. It's only going to take a minute to get there, and I'll end up with several thousand crushed sand in much shorter order than it was taken before, because when you're not using a shovel, it just goes faster. It just does. And then while we're here, too... Oh, no, wrong thing. I need to make a chainsaw now. Hi, birds. I really should give mining a whirl just to see how the ore works in terms of providing essence. I wouldn't be surprised if it's better than trees, especially when it comes to looking for the tier 5 stuff. Because tier 5 and tier 4 essence is really, I guess tier 5 is the one thing that I feel is kind of holding us back right now from being able to do some pretty cool, fun stuff. Let's go check out the swimming pool here. Ah, yeah, this is so much better. I mean, in the time that I'm getting a couple blocks worth here, that would be like one, maybe half of a block when using just the shovel. So much better. Sorry, Yucca. I mean, look at that. Already up to 1,000. Not too shabby. Just for giggles, I followed some ore down, and you can see there's a little more gravel and stuff over here. And there's a zombie right here who's causing me issues. Zombie. I will drill you to death. Or re-death, or whatever it is. It's basically just metal over here, so iron ore. And I don't seem to be getting any essence from this one, which leads me to believe that iron ore does not provide essence, and that I'd be looking for maybe shale out here? I forget. I think coal, shale, lead. Maybe something like that. Those ones will provide some essence. I don't know, either way, whatever. It's cool. Got a bunch of resources out of it, so, I mean, for just having spent, you know, a couple minutes whining about not liking to do some mining, I did. Okay. Did a little mining right there, and we got a lot of crap to show for it. I mean, should be, look at that, just about 4,000 crushed sand. Pretty good chunk of iron there. Just about 2,000, so really, I mean, that worked out pretty well. It really, truly did. And then what are we looking at on stones, too? 3,000. That's still a little bit of a weak point. And if I see a big rock formation, I will stop for one of those. If not, it's no big deal. But I do want to just take a moment here just to grab one or two of them. I don't have to chop all of them down by any stretch. But I do want to take a moment just to see if we can maybe get some decent essence over here. And these are pretty good sized trees. Not, this one might be a full one. Not really seeing anything there. There's some tier 3. I mean, I guess that's something. I think that's good enough for now. Really, I think if this were an essence gathering mission, then I would definitely want to use one of the essence potions. That seems to be well worth it based on a couple of times we have tried using those. I mean, really seem to increase the amount, and I guess just kind of by nature of the odds of it, the quality of what was gathered too. Maybe it does directly affect quality gathered, but either way, seem to be some pretty good stuff. So just kind of trying to keep an eye open here for big rock formations that we can stop and harvest from. So having said that, one appears. I think I'm going to call it good right about there, in part because there's a wandering horde coming through that I don't feel like dealing with. But that should get us somewhere around, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000 stones, which I'd really like to have more than that, because, you know, if you think about it, you need a lot of them. You're going to have to burn a bunch off to make cement, and then you're going to have to use more of them again as you're making the concrete mix, so you really do need a lot of them. And if you decide to be, I don't know, I was going to say lazy, but I don't know if that's really the right word. If you decide to turn those stones into the crushed sand, well then, I saw that. Did you see the big trail leading to the conjures? I think that's what that was. That was weird. It looked like a, I don't know, not quite a rainbow or something passing through for a moment. But anyway, it's going to have to be sufficient for the time being, so I'll just take, whatever, I guess. Those there, and we'll just save the 6,000 for use at another time, or something, I don't know. Start cooking, man. Start cooking. And then this guy, oh, what do we even do over here? I guess we just put all of this iron in? I don't know. I kind of want to throw some of the clay in, but what am I looking for? What am I thinking of? I want wood frames. Do like 100 of those. I mean, it really doesn't take that much wood. There you go. You're going to be busy, so just start cooking. We're going to need some steel out of this thing, so let's grab like... Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Start with 40. I don't even know. Auger, what are you repaired with? Repair kits. Okay. How many repair kits do we have? 13. I'm just going to go and repair you. Oh, we had some over here. I was like, I didn't even use any. It's because I had more over there. Was not paying attention at all. Okay, taking a look at what we got for essence. just from all the various random harvests. Fire, fire, fire. Ice, ice, ice. Lightning, 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 and some tier 5 lightning. Okay, so if we have 23 tier 5 lightnings, 31 tier 5 fires, no tier 5 or even tier 4. No, we do have tier 4, no tier 5 ice. Okay, what can we do with 23 and 31? So you're not the right one, you are. What can we do over here in terms of runes? I don't really care about Lock Shatter 3. I mean, at this point, Lock Shatter 2 is good enough. And you know what? I didn't even have any of the essence boosts on the auger. Imagine how that could have gone, huh? I mean, maybe what we should do is make 10%, 20%. It's going to be 30%. You need 30 of those guys. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Spirit Boon 3 is 30. Okay, so the only one we could even get close to is this one right here, and that would basically use all the tier 5 we have. I don't know if I want to go there just yet. Seems like that might not be the way to do things just yet. I'm going to grab whatever we have out of this guy, and we'll fire up some more concrete mix. Get that rocking and rolling. So that leaves us with just under 902, so really close. I mean, you can't get much closer to 902 without actually getting to 902. I think, oh man, I think what I'll do is I'll just upgrade along the top here. And then I'm going to have to come back and hit the lower levels. And I'm going to do things. I need to do the corners here. So let me do that. Didn't need to take a couple of those pieces out because, duh. Oh, look at that missing one. We can hit the top one without any problem. Just making sure there was a gap there. It's funny seeing how many spots I missed now that, you know, I can actually see what I'm doing. Minor details and all. These guys, we're not going to have any problems hitting them. Okay. So we'll do that one and that one. And we can put all these frames back where they belong. Come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I kind of wonder about these bars up here now. I'm going to leave them, though. They took a lot of resources to put together, so I'm going to save them for now. And when I say save them, I mean I'm going to just keep them right there. That's fine. And we'll just finish these guys right here. So at least get one layer of this. We're going to have to get a little more concrete before we can do any more. That's just the way it is. And then we're going to... Well, I guess I don't need to do it that way. I can... Oh, man. I can do a regular jump thanks to a little bit of parkour. And we don't have any more of those guys. I'm kind of tempted to put the rebar ramp frames up top. So this is kind of what I have in mind right here. To do something like this. Maybe do something like that. I think that would be even better. I like the look of that a little better. It's a little more functional. It might not look as nice, but it's, I think, a little more functional because you can get right up here and still basically aim straight down, assuming you don't fall like an idiot. Now, the astute observer will notice that that concrete block was not there before, and these wood blocks were not upgraded before. They looked like, well, if I put my frame away, they look like those ones. I think what I might want to do is I'm either going to just keep coming through here upgrading these, or I'll just turn them all into concrete on the outside because, yeah, you're right. This is going to be a weak spot if they stay just wood. And we can probably afford to upgrade a handful of these guys. That's not going to be too big a deal. Even if they only get up to just straight up metal, I think they'd end up being okay. The zombies are going to be able to manage a 1-block leap. It's just it will end up being quite a few because we're talking about this whole length basically to this spot right here, which doesn't line up with the ramp for the opening because I tried to keep it symmetrical just from the standpoint of distance. Like literally, I don't care about what it looks like, and in fact I kind of like it asymmetrical a little better. But from the standpoint of distance, in terms of zombies and trying to find somewhere to go, I want to make sure that calculations are the same for them regardless of where they're looking. How far away are you? You're out there. A little ways. We'll go check that out in just a minute. I want to go back in here just to get some more materials cooking because we need to have those. So this guy, I'm going to need some more ramp frames. Some frame ramps. I don't know how many we need. I already forgot. So we'll just do 20 of them for now. It might be more. And I realize we haven't placed all of them, so that'll help give a better idea, but minor details and all that stuff. And then we'll have to come in and place some corner blocks here. I think we can make those if we don't feel like doing it the other way around. Okay, so 20 will be sufficient. Let's go grab the bike and go take a look. I'm hopeful that one of these days I'll get lucky, and in checking one of these drops, we'll find some of the Founder's runes. The supporter runes. I don't know, Founder, supporter. I guess they're really supporter runes. I don't know, Founder just sounded nice. So over the river and through the woods. There's also a possibility here, slim as it may be, of finding some fallen out here too, although not necessarily right in this spot. This isn't really their area here, I don't think. Alright, there's the box. That was not too far. Wasn't bad. No, just food and crap. Nothing of interest. That's fine. So I'm going to head back to base. We will call this one good, and on the next one we will continue constructing something. I don't really know what. I guess a wall. And we'll have to wait and see what goes with the wall, because when you're talking about zombies, especially ones that fling magic around, you need more than just a passive wall. Catch you next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.